Hello, 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 and welcome to Less is More, where we talk about personal credit and business credit. First of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching and subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done that yet, please make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment for me just so I can know how I'm doing and if you need me to do any videos on any theme in particular. Today, we are going to discuss the Navy Federal Credit Union More Rewards credit card, which is also known as the Navy Federal Credit Union AMEX or American Express card. But before I go ahead and delve into that, I just want to tell you that, as we all know, the Navy Federal Credit Union is the largest credit union in the USA. They are definitely known as the house of high credit limits. They're very generous with their credit limits. Uh, we do know as well that credit scores as low as 580 are getting in with nice lines of credit. They're getting between $10,000 and $15,000 credit cards. They have the best customer service and they're available 24/7. Also, I want to make sure that if you are in my comments and you are noticing that someone is asking for funds, there are scammers out there. I am not asking to pay or for you to pay for any type of services that I offer. I do not have a Cash App. I do not have a Venmo. I do not have any of that stuff in my comments. I do not place my phone number there. So if you happen to see any information and it's a picture of me requesting for you to provide some type of funds. That is not me. So please make sure that you do not pay anyone for anything. As of yet, I have not established a phone where you could reach me yet, but I will definitely be working on that here real soon as my subscribers grow and my channel and my community grows. I will definitely give you a place and a location where you can actually get in contact with me for additional questions. Okay, just want to make sure, be careful because there are so many scammers out there right now. Um, so going back to the Navy Federal Credit Union More Rewards card, again, it is on American Express, but it does not count against your American Express count. If you're familiar with American Express, once you are in with their credit cards, all it is a soft pull if you're requesting another credit card or a credit line increase. But that's strictly with American Express. This credit card is with Navy Federal Credit Union. It does have the logo of American Express, but it is not an American Express registered card, as in one of the ones that count for the soft pulls. Okay. With that being said, let's get into it. First thing I want to tell you that this video is going to be for those that have good or bad credit. So I'm going to pretty much split this video probably up into two. I'm going to start off with those with good credit and currently have a Navy Federal Credit Union account. Of course, if you do not have a Navy Federal Credit Union account, make sure you watch one of my videos that shows you how to become a member of the Navy Federal Credit Union. And I will put it in the description below on where you could actually get that video from, so you don't have to look around on my channel finding that video. Another thing that you might want to be familiar with before you get into this video is with the Navy Federal Credit Union internal score. The internal score is something that they use to qualify you for credit cards or pre-qualify you for credit cards. They definitely look at making sure you have a checking account, a savings account, that you're using the products, that you have a constantly deposit. So check out the internal score video as well, and that will give you a better guidelines on what to make sure that you have in place before you start applying for the Navy Federal Credit Union credit cards. Make sure you actually have applied all the strategies that I have placed in the internal score, so it gives you a better chance of qualifying for these credit cards. Navy Federal Credit Union pulls from TransUnion, and it's approximately, make sure you have less than 7 inquiries. And again, it's the FICO 9 score. I also address this in the internal score video as well. Make sure that your utilization for all your credit cards, not just the Navy Fed credit cards, is currently under 30% for all your credit cards. Utilization is it's a pretty important thing to make sure that it's lower. Make sure you don't have any recent charge-offs. If you have a charge-off that is less than 6 months, I would definitely defer from applying for a credit card with Navy Federal, and I would probably wait till at least you have passed 6 months before charge-off before you apply with the credit card. So let's get into it. If you have good credit, when I say good credit, I'm talking about 700 and higher. Okay. The first thing you want to do is you want to pre-qualify with the Navy Federal Credit Union on the app to see what you qualify for. They will tell you what they're going to pre-qualify you for. Based off of that, it's going to either be hopefully the cash rewards or the Go Rewards credit card. Those are pretty much the easy ones to get. If you wait to apply till after 11 p.m., you have a better chances of getting approved without having to go to underwriting. I also have a video on that, and it's called a credit card hack. I will definitely put that below. But if you watch my playlist, all of these plays are available as well in these videos. But make sure that if you have your your credit is frozen for whatever reason, as I previously have always um, counseled and told my folks that I currently coach. Definitely freeze your credit reports. You don't want your credit reports being open out there. But if they're frozen, make sure that they are unfrozen prior to you applying or pre qualifying with Navy Fed. And again, you want to do it after 11 p.m. So once they approve you for that credit card, immediately the next day, because of course you're doing it the night before, the next day, go ahead and submit a credit line increase. Um, do a reconsideration. What you're going to do is you're going to send them a message, or you could actually call them and request a reconsideration of their current credit line. If they go on ahead and approve it, then that's great. Now you have a higher credit limit. But if they don't approve it, just go ahead and stand fast and wait. Now you're going to wait approximately 10 months. After your 10 months, you're going to go ahead and request a product change. You want to do this over the phone. And what happens is you tell them that you want to do a product change to American Express, to the More Rewards or the Navy Fed American Express. And what happens is that if you're approved, it's not a hard inquiry. You don't have to worry about having that hard inquiry, and you will have a product change into your account. What happens to your credit is that because you're doing a product change, it's not showing as if you have a new card. If you have credit of 700 or higher, you definitely don't want to show a new credit card, because what that's going to do is going to affect the credit age of the age of your accounts. And what happens is your score is going to take a dip. With the product swap, what's happening is all they're doing is the card is staying and all the information is staying the same. You're just getting a new card, but the history remains the same with that card that you previously had. So there's no new product per se on your credit report. So again, a new credit card can definitely hurt you when you have a credit score of 700 or higher, because it affects your age of accounts. I hope this has helped. I will be coming back with part 2 for those with bad credit, or I wouldn't say bad credit, but lesser credit. Okay. Stay tuned. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will chat with y'all soon. Bye.